Well, here we are, guys. Another game, another zombie survival apocalyptic setting, Miscreated. What's this all about? I don't know. Apparently mutants. There are one or two that you can see while playing the game. They are OP. Not many weapons, not many loot altogether, in fact. A lot of people are comparing it to DayZ in CryEngine. That's right, it's using CryEngine. Some people say it's amazing. It looks beautiful. Some people out there have even said it's better than DayZ. Well, first off, I'm going to say that's a comparison that's pretty impossible to make, as they are both early access alphas. Yes, you could compare them as an alpha, and to me, this doesn't look as good as DayZ. New render is not there yet in DayZ, and that will bring us all the fantastic particle effects and stuff like that. So DayZ is by no means at its final. This game is by no means at its final. They are both early access alpha. A comparison is not the first thing you should do on an alpha. Final game, compare. See which one's better. I'm not going to do that. But to me, to make everybody happy, DayZ looks better. On full settings, this is full settings, I will show you now. I will show you now. Very high, everything's very high. Motion blur, blah, 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 blah. We've got everything on high, 1080p, everything's taken off. To get the maximum FPS. And yes, we are getting over 60 frames, which is nice to see. It does look nice, I'm not going to lie. It does look nice. I think we're coming into late afternoon currently in the game. Water looks nice. It does have some nice scenery. Textures are nice. Ripples in the water when you go into it. You can go for a swim, and it has shimmers under the water and nice little effects like that. But that's all part of CryEngine. So, I have encountered quite a lot of bugs. I've been playing it for probably 2 hours. I've noticed the AI is not very smart, especially the animals. There is animals. So far I've seen a deer. A lot of them were stuck in the ground not moving. I should have some footage of that. To the next house along... Oh, what the fuck is that? Okay. You have a nice day. And, yeah, zombies are either stood dead still and don't chase you, or they chase you and kill you in a couple of hits and you have no way of defending yourself. Got some nice lumps on his back. Look at him. He's got a spike for a hand. Lovely. Nice. Oh, and he's awake. Oh, shit. You can punch. Does nothing though if somebody's running at you with a hatchet, and yes, that will happen. This is very PvP orientated, very PvP heavy. That people will see you, they will chase you, they will kill you. Oh, he's actually got an axe. He'll probably kill me. There is actually loot in here. There we go. Straight away, he's beating me with his hatchet. That's very nice. I only popped there to say, oh, there is no direct chat in this as well, by the way, guys, so that is quite annoying, and this guy is, in fact, chasing me through town. And he will kill me if I stop and give him the chance, because that's what this game is all about, apparently, at the moment. So there would appear there is loot. There we go. There is no escaping the crazed hatchet man. I will surely die any second. This looks like a nice place though for loot. There is actually a nice little suburb here, and it's a shame I'm not going to get to see what it will offer. Thankfully there's no stamina system. So I can actually keep running, and this guy's just going to keep chasing me. Oh, a supermarket. Let's have a look. Find a fucking shotgun and turn around and blow his head off. That'd be nice. Cheeky bastard. Watch this be a dead end. Yes, it is. There we go, guys. There we go. So that's pretty much Miscreated in a nutshell at the minute. That is all there is to offer. If we press escape, it puts me in the front doors of the supermarket. Okay. Apparently that's. Oh, there he is. The fuck? Do you just have a poo? Could be a nice game. It's CryEngine. It runs nice. But it is alpha, so there's no comparisons we can do other than what I've already said. Like, stuff like that is really nice. The puddle on the ground there. You've got these cars, and I found loot in there in one of these police cars before. Got these vans parked here. F seems to be the loot button to pick up or open doors. Yeah, every now and then it has an FPS drop. I don't know what that's about, but it's not too bad. It's acceptable. It's acceptable. It's interesting. I would find this, even though I would compare this to something like DayZ. This is very familiar for me to DayZ, and I swear I just heard footsteps. And doors opening. Okay. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's not another DayZ. I would hate to think it's another DayZ, but this is the feeling I get from this. Is DayZ all over again. And I wouldn't like that to happen. It wasn't nice the first time, and it sure as hell will not be nice the second time. But as far as people comparing it to DayZ, what I've got to say on that is there is hardly any content in this compared to DayZ. DayZ, there's so much things to do already, like fishing, hunting, and well, you know what there is in DayZ. I cover DayZ, and you know what's in there. You've seen the videos, and this you can't do any of that. You can loot the rare loot that you can find, get killed by zombies, and get killed by players that somehow find loot that you can't find, which happens a lot. That's pretty much it. There's no fishing, there's no hunting. Well, there is animals, but like I said, a lot of them are stuck halfway in the ground. There's a mutant, and there you go. See, he's just the example of the AI there and the animations. Yes, it's alpha, but can't compare that to DayZ zombies. Yes, they may not be perfect at the minute. They are prototype placeholders in DayZ, but the animations are not like that in DayZ, that's for sure. I'm just going to run from here because I do not fancy getting killed. Let's find a town or some bigger buildings we can loot. And find us something sexual to use. There is a player right there as well. 2 players, in fact, so I'm not going to stick around. We've got obviously H1Z1 on the way, and hopefully that can be the closest thing as a true, I wouldn't like to say competitor, but an alternative to DayZ. These, I believe... I just heard footsteps again. Please, please. Something for me. Oh, you can... That is what I heard. A deer. There you go. There's a deer teleporting about. And all that jazz. And that's if he's not stuck in the ground. That is pretty much what they do. So we can close doors. There is what appears to be a dead player there in the middle of the road, which you will see a lot, and most of the time it will be your body. We can loot him, and he's a fresh spawn, so he's got nothing, which is nice. This is a nice little town. Touch this deer. Can we beat him? Yes, we can. Blood splatters onto our screen when you damage another player or creature, which was worrying at first. I thought that was me randomly being killed. Can we kill it? Yes, we can. We can kill it. And now what do we need? Probably a knife to carve it up and possibly cook it. There is random campfires about at camps. But whether we can carve that deer up and get some meat to cook, I have no idea. Now, to get on a server, it takes a while, and sometimes I thought it was crashing or when it was stuck on a black screen, and then all of a sudden I hear a clicking noise and it slowly goes into the game. That is a really nice effect. Now that, what they've got on these windows is something I really like. If they ever remove that from the game, oh, they'll be getting a nasty letter from me. And those curtains waggling as well, just noticed that. Stuff like that are nice little details. It brings the what you're seeing on the screen to life. You know, the blurriness through the windows, like the algae on there, and the curtains blowing in the wind. All the wear on the carpet, mould on the walls. I just heard a gun firing. That's something I really want to be... I was going to say stay away from, but I really want to see what a gun looks like and see what it sounds like up close for people, and run with my tail between my legs. Some of these you can open as well, the fridges. Not that one. The ones I think that I opened before were silver. Written in paint. MS Paint. Not gonna lie, it is a nice looking game. CryEngine, can't beat it, to be honest. Very nice engine is CryEngine, and it was released to the public not long ago. Is that something I could pick up? No, it's just a mug. So there is a lot of things being created in it, and this is one of them. We can open that fridge. Nothing in it though, but that's one of the storage items in the world that can be used. Pretty much the extent of the game at the minute. A lot of PvPs going on. Pretty much anybody that finds you will kill you on sight. If they spot you, you are a goner. Not much loot. Some buggy AI and animations. Some graphical glitches, minor. The game runs very well. It does look pretty. Not quite as good as DayZ for me. And it definitely isn't as... I swear I heard a noise. Yeah. Definitely isn't as many things to do in this as DayZ. By a long shot. Nowhere near. So yeah, I'll do a more... You know, I hate comparing games like this because there's so many of them now. Compare one, might as well compare them all, but I ain't on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I will play them all probably, and I'll tell you which ones are good to get. At the minute, I would probably say hold off of this. It is very, very pre-alpha, very early access, very much so. And yeah, I would wait a bit. I will be covering this more if it gets more loot. And there is... What the fuck is that? More things to do gradually will become available to us in the game, and some things are fixed, like the animations maybe are improved, and more of a threat in the world, and weapons are easier to find, because at the moment you're very lucky if you find something, and then you are pretty much dead anyway straight away, because somebody else will have something better than you, and you are dead. I will probably stream it when it starts getting more enjoyable, more action-packed. At the minute, stick to DayZ. At the minute, stick to DayZ. This ain't going anywhere. It'll still be the same price for quite a long time, I should think. And when it's more fleshed out and there's actually some things to do other than kill other players constantly, yeah, then why not give it a go? But till now, I would probably recommend holding off for a little while until the game has had a few updates. But you can make your own mind up. I'm not telling you not to buy it. I'm just recommending that that's what I would do. I do these so you don't have to. Look at that cobweb. That's nice. It's a nice little touch, isn't it? Oh fuck, do I want to go in here? It's pretty scary. Can I close the door? And this is now my house. See you in the morning, folks. See you in the morning. Oh, I'm handsome.